Thanks for joining me at the beautiful Deercreek Golf and Country Club. Special thanks go to Dave H. and all the staff for allowing me access to the course to film this video. Hope you all enjoy. Just a little housekeeping as we head to the first tee. The scorecard showing the front and back nines. Hi and good morning. Welcome to the first tee. We're playing the white tees today. The object is to get as close to the bunker up on the left hand side as possible. That's about 200 yards of a shot. Then we're going to go ahead and look towards the green. Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Cool. Okay, we've got to where the ball landed. We're about 160 yards out from the green. As you can see, we're perfectly placed. The bunker is on the left hand side. We've got trouble on the right hand side that we managed to avoid. We're in good shape here for a shot into the green. Well, okay, we landed a little bit short of the green. That's okay. We avoided the trap on the left hand side. We avoided the lake on the left hand side. And we avoided all the trouble on the right hand side with the huge lake. We're in good shape here for a 50-yard shot into the green and hopefully a par putt. Here at the second hole, we're still playing the white tees. We have out of bounds on the right hand side. We've got out of bounds on the left hand side. There's a marsh in the distance, well over 200 yards. At this point, we'll need a straight shot, 190 yards, to put us in a good position for a second shot into the green. After our 190-yard drive, we've ended up in a good spot. We've got out of bounds to the right. We've got a marsh in front of us and out of bounds to the left-hand side. We will need about 140 yards into the green at this point for a good opportunity for a birdie putt. Just a quick trip over the bridge to get to the green area. With an excellent second shot, we've hopefully hit the green, if not just in front of the green for a small pitch up and then a par putt. We're in good shape here. A short ride from the second green brings us to the third tee. It's a par 3, but as you can see, we have water to traverse to get to the green. It's about a 150-yard shot at the most here. There is out of bounds on the left-hand side, and of course you can see there is water that wraps the green on the right-hand side. On to the fourth hole. We got across the road and we got to stop and make sure that no traffic's coming. At the fourth tee, we've got a lake on the right hand side. We've got woods and a lake on the left hand side. We need about a 200-yard drive here to put us in good position to look at the green. After a great drive, we are now about 165 yards out of the green. We still have danger on the left-hand side. We've got a big lake on the right-hand side and a bunker protecting the green just in front on the right-hand side. We landed a little bit short of the green. That's okay. We're about 50 yards out or maybe less. A small pitch shot into the center of the green will put us into good position for a par putt and get out of here with a good score on this hole. After a superb pitch shot within 6 feet of the flag, we were able to make a par putt and get out of here with a great score on this hole, which is stroke index 1. At the fifth hole, which is a par 5, a 190-yard shot will do us well here. After a blockbuster drive, we are now just over 150 yards out. We've got the Tom Lowry tree on the left-hand side. We've got water on the right-hand side. The green is protected by a front-facing bunker on the left-hand side and a quick runoff to water. A 150-yard shot will put us in good position on the green. Well, not one of our best shots. We landed a little bit short. With a small pitch into the green, maybe no more than 30 yards, we're still in a good position to come off this hole with a par. So let's go get it. After that incredible par on the previous par 5, we're now at a par 3, which is protected by a lake on the left-hand side and in front. A huge oak tree overshadows the green as well as a bunker. There's out of bounds on the right-hand side. The hole is 145 yards. At the 7th hole, it's a dogleg right, it's a par 4. We have a lake on the left-hand side, we have trees and a trap on the right-hand side. We'll need a 200-yard drive here to put us in good position to head into the green. After a great 200-yard drive, we're now in great shape for a 100-yard chip shot into the green. There is a trap at the front right-hand side protecting the green, but a straight pitch shot of about 100 yards should put us in good position to come out with a birdie or a par on this hole. Now at the 8th hole, it's a long straight par 4. There is woods on the left hand side, there's out of bounds on the right hand side, and at 225 yards there is a fairway bunker on the right hand side. A good straight drive will put us into great position here to take a look at the green at about 225 yards out. After an incredible drive, we're now left with 200 yards into the green. We've got trees on the left-hand side, we've got a lake on the right-hand side, and a front-facing right bunker to contend with to the green. A great shot here will put us in line for either birdie or a par at this hole. Okay, not one of our better second shots. We're left with about 50 yards into the green right now. The bunker on the right-hand side is in play. There's out of bounds on the left-hand side, but that shouldn't bother us too much. A good 50-yard chip shot here will put us in great position still to try and come off with a par from this hole. After an okay pitch, we've now got a long par putt and probably a bogey on this hole. After a short drive through the preserve, we get to the 9th. We have woods on the right-hand side. We have woods on the left-hand side. We got a lake in front of us. We have a marsh of 100 yards in front of that, separating us now from the fairway. We'll need a 190-yard shot to put us in position to decide what to do with our second shot. Most likely, rather than go for the green, we'll lay up and go with the third shot into the green. Okay, so we cleared the water, we cleared the marsh, we avoided the woods on the right hand side, we avoided the woods on the left hand side. We're now about 160 yards out of the green with about 50 yards to the marsh. We're probably going to lay up at this point and then go into the green with our third shot. After a small 50-yard pitch, we're now in great shape. We're 100 yards out of the green. We're going to go in with a wedge and hopefully land the ball close enough to still get a par on this hole and get out of here. Well, that's the first 9 in the bag. Let's go ahead now and head to hole number 10 for the second half, the back 9. Situated between the 9th and the 10th is the Deercreek snack bar. Open most days for snacks to top yourself up as you head around for the second half of the course. So don't forget to get yourself a snack at the snack bar. After a quick visit to the snack bar, we're now at the 10th tee. There's water on the left, there's water on the right, there's trees on the right. A good 200-yard drive will leave you in great position here for a next shot towards the green. So, after a blistering drive, we're still 250 yards out. There's trees on the left, there's water on the right, there's a marsh at 200. So, if we can hit 190 yards or less, we'll be in great shape to attack the green with our third shot. So, we hit an okay shot. We're now sitting at about 90 yards out. We should be able to go ahead and find the green from here and still end up coming off this hole with a par. Easy. Hole number 11 is 122 yards. There's out of bounds left, there's out of bounds right. It's not too tricky. Hopefully a par here will satisfy most. So we came up a little bit short, but that's okay. There's a bunker to the left and a bunker to the right, but that's not going to bother us here. We've got a small pitch shot and we can still come off this hole with fairly easy par. See you at the next hole. Okay, well, after a short drive through the preserve, we're now at the 12th. It's a short 265-yard hole. There's out of bounds and water on the left, there's water on the right, and there's some traps in the distance. A 190-yard shot will do great here. It'll leave less than 100 yards into the hole and should allow us to get an easy par. Well, after a great drive, we're now sitting at 110 out. We've got bunkers on the left, bunkers on the right. There's an oak tree at the back guarding the green. 110 yards wedge should leave us now in good position on this green. We left it a little bit short, but that's okay. We're going to pitch this in close to the flag and probably one putt this and come off this green with a well-deserved par. At the 13th, this is a 354-yard hole. It's a dogleg right. Some of the long hitters can go over the trees, but a little bit too far to the right. A shorter path is actually out of bounds. This hole is a bit tricky, but with a good tee shot of 200 yards towards the bunkers in the distance, you can be in good position for the next shot. Well, after a good drive, we're now about 175 yards out. It is uphill. There is a bunker that guards the green to the left in front. And of course, there's woods on the left-hand side and out of bounds on the right-hand side. A good shot, though, may put us into a great scoring opportunity on this hole. We landed just a little bit short, about 50 yards out, but that's okay. We're going to pitch this in close and hopefully still come off this hole with a well-deserved par. Okay, we're now at hole 14. It's 329 yards. It's a slight dogleg left. There's woods on the left-hand side. There's a lake on the right-hand side. And in the distance there's a lake, but most can't get there from here. A good 190-yard shot will leave just a short iron then into the green and hopefully either a birdie or a par from this hole. So, well, we didn't hit a great drive. We're sitting now 165 out. The lake comes into play in front of the green and there is a greenside bunker as well, but we're going to go ahead and just pitch up. Looks like we came up short again. We're about 40 yards out, so that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pitch this in, hopefully still come off with a par, bogey at worst on this hole. Then on to the next, a par 3. Welcome to the 15th tee. It's a par 3. It's 130 yards. It's protected by water on the right-hand side and woods on the left-hand side. It's guarded by the lake at the front also. A par here is a great score. At the 16th tee, this is a 390-yard par 4. It's one of the hardest in my opinion. There's a marsh to clear in the first part of the hole, and then there's water over the large tree in the distance on the right. There's out of bounds on the left-hand side, and for the long drivers, there's a second marsh that's just over 225 yards out. So we're going to look to get about 190 to 200 yards most out of this drive to leave us in good position for a second shot. After an incredible drive down the middle of the fairway, we're sitting at 180 yards. There is a marsh in front of us at about 80 yards from where we are. Some people will pitch this up and go a third to the green. We're not doing that. We're going for it. Hopefully, we'll avoid the marsh at the front. There's woods on the left and woods on the right to navigate. After an awesome shot, we're now sitting about 80 yards out. We're in great place. The bunker on the left shouldn't impact us at all at this point. A great pitch shot here may even let us get off with a par, but a bogey probably is a good score here to walk off the green with. After a quick drive back through the preserve, we're at hole 17. 364 yards, water in front of us. There is a bunker behind the pine trees towards the right-hand side, and the fairway opens up towards the left-hand side. A good drive here can leave no more than 170 yards into the green, maybe a little bit less, depending on how well we just drove the ball. After a blistering drive of 210 yards, we're currently sitting about 150 yards out. There is water on the left-hand side. There is water on the right-hand side. There's also a bunker left and a bunker right protecting the green. So a straight shot here is kind of important. Let's go ahead and see where we end up. Well, we did okay, but we did land a little bit short, maybe about 40 yards out. We're going to pitch this in close, see if we can come off with a par, but most likely a bogey. Well, we pitched in, not as close as we'd like, so we're going to come off this hole probably with a bogey at this point. On to hole 18. Alrighty, we've arrived at hole 18. It's 403 yards. It's a par 5. The clubhouse is in the distance. There's a slight creek in front of us. There's out of bounds left and right, of course. And a good 200-yard drive here is required. It will take 3 to get on the green from here for most players, though. So let's go ahead and get a good drive in and see where the ball ends up for our second shot. A good drive is still left us 215 yards out. The bunkers ahead, left and right, don't really come into play at this time. So we're going to go ahead and do maybe a 140-yard shot now to leave us less than 75 yards into the green. We do have a marsh to navigate prior to getting to the green though. Let's see where we go. A superb second shot has left us 75 yards out. We're going to go ahead and go in with a wedge. We've got to clear the marsh, but a birdie is a distinct possibility here. A great pitch shot has left us close to the flag. We're going to get a birdie on the 18th hole. Awesome. So that's a wrap. That's the 18 holes at Deercreek Golf Country Club. Thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.